Their transport network was built upon breakthroughs made in earlier centuries. With the wheel in place and stone roads tried and tested, Roman engineers had all the building blocks. They brought them together to conquer and control the biggest empire the world had yet seen. Extending across 5 million square kilometers of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, at its peak, Rome ruled over 50 million people, nearly a fifth of the world's population. And they simply couldn't have done it without roads.
Very hard to talk about roads and the origins of roads without talking about the Romans.
But what were the engineering secrets that made Roman road building so revolutionary? Roman engineers began building roads in 312 BC, the first running from Rome to Capua, near present-day Naples. It was named the Appian Way.
The Appian Way was Rome's first major road. It was their highway down into South Italy.
The Romans developed new engineering techniques to construct this ancient superhighway. Once an ideal path was cleared, a trench was built, filled in with sand and boulders to create a solid foundation, followed by a layer of gravel compacted with clay or mortar. On the surface, a layer of paving stones angled to allow the water to drain off to the side. This was a road unlike any seen before.
It's as technologically advanced a road as you're likely to see. It's got elements of everything we would do in a road today. They had drainage systems, they had impermeable layers, they had crushed stone, dressed stone, the whole shooting match.
The Appian Way connected Rome with nearby cities and regions, extending control. But this was only the beginning. Rome's generals soon realized the advantages good roads offered.
A paved road with 40,000 legionnaires coming at you would be incredibly intimidating.
And it was Roman soldiers who built much of the network.
When you look at the list of different skills that were available in the Roman army, it's a long list. And included in that were expert surveyors, engineers, and construction workers.
Roads were constructed on a vast scale, enabling Rome's further expansion.
Having dominated the whole of Italy, the Roman imperial ambition grows greater, colonizing neighbor after neighbor after neighbor after neighbor.
Between 200 BC and 14 AD, Roman armies invaded most of Western Europe, Greece and the Balkans, the Middle East and North Africa, all linked by newly constructed roads.
We say all roads lead to Rome, and for the Roman road network, this was definitely the case.
This extensive network allowed Roman troops to quickly march to trouble spots, even at the farthest reaches of the empire.
So you can move, say, from Rome to Britain in tens of days, which is very fast by ancient standards.
This sprawling road network would also help create vast fortunes.
The better the roads, more of them over longer distances, the more material can be moved around, the more sales, the more contracts, and the greater wealth.